What's going on, folks? It's Valentino Crawford from Hampton, Virginia, aka your boy Tino from VA. And today we're going to talk about habits and how habits rule you. If you didn't know that habits rule you, now you know. Because habits are in your unconscious. In other words, you do these things by it's second nature. So when you want to make sure you have successful habits instead of bad habits. So what are some examples of some bad habits? Because first you need to be aware of what are good habits and what are bad habits. Bad habits would be procrastination, making excuses, saying I can't do this when it comes to challenges, obstacles, things of that nature. Even accepting other people's excuses, that's a bad habit. So let's go ahead and flip it, reverse it. What are examples of good, successful habits? That would be to, instead of procrastinating, you would implement what you learn immediately. That's a good, successful habit. Also, instead of saying, I can't, turn around and say to yourself, how can I? Because when you say that I can't do this, your brain automatically shuts down and no longer looks for solutions. So if you say, how can I? Then your brain will start looking for solutions because they're there. So get your brain working, trying to figure out, get to your, overcome that obstacle or challenge. Accepting responsibility is a good habit, no matter who's at fault. People think that when you say accept responsibility, it means you're taking the blame for something. No, responsibility means the ability to respond, meaning that if there is a situation, no matter who's at fault, it's your responsibility, your ability to respond to fix the situation, no matter who's at fault. Don't wait on other folks to take care of your problems. Handle it. And another good habit is to not tolerate, to really encourage others to accept responsibility for what happens to them as well. So now you know the difference between a good habit and a bad habit. Now you start to become aware, and now that you're aware, now you can make a conscious decision to start working towards those successful good habits. Now, the thing is, in order to get rid of a bad habit, you have to replace it with a good habit. You can't just all of a sudden try to develop new habits without getting rid of the old habits. You gotta get rid of the bad habit by incorporating new good habits. So you can't implement things, immediately if you're still procrastinating. Yeah. Well, you can't procrastinate if you're implementing things immediately. That's what I mean to say. So now that you know the difference between good habits, bad habits, now it's time to implement. And I'm not taking any excuses from you to make it happen. And you may feel that this is a challenge, but ask yourself, well, how can I develop these new habits? How can I work towards removing the bad habits and bringing in the good habits? Start thinking in that type of vibration, and good things will come to you. So this is Tino, VA, signing off. I'll see you on the next video. I'll make it a good one.